How Jude Bellingham is redefining midfield greatness at Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham's rise from Birmingham City's teenage sensation to one of Real Madrid's most influential midfielders is nothing short of extraordinary. At just 21 years old, he's not just playing with the big names, he's outshining them. With every game at the Santiago Bernabeu, Bellingham is rewriting what it means to be a midfielder in the modern era. This isn't just another English talent abroad. This is a player reshaping an elite football institution with a legacy stretching over a century. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get started. From Birmingham to Bernabeu, the start of the phenomenon. When Birmingham City retired Bellingham's number 22 shirt after just one season in the first team, the football world scoffed. It seemed premature. But now, with hindsight, it looks prophetic. Bellingham was never a typical 17-year-old. His composure, tactical intelligence, and physical maturity already placed him ahead of his years. In 2020, Borussia Dortmund came calling, and he took a gamble few English teens would dare. That move to Germany would change the trajectory of his career. At Dortmund, Bellingham developed under the likes of Lucien Favre and Marco Rose. He was thrown into the fire Champions League nights, Bundesliga pressure, and German media scrutiny. Instead of folding, he flourished. By 18, he was controlling games against seasoned internationals. His blend of work rate, dribbling, pressing, and goal threat made him indispensable. Clubs across Europe took notice, but it was Real Madrid that made the decisive move in 2023, signing him for €103 million. Not just another Galáctico. Real Madrid has seen its share of superstars Zidane, Ronaldo, Modric, and Cruz. But Bellingham brought something different. He wasn't arriving with the ego of a finished product. He came hungry, humble, and ready to contribute. From the first whistle of the 2023-24 season, it became clear that Jude wasn't here to be a role player. He was the focal point. Under Carlo Ancelotti, Bellingham was deployed in a free-roaming advanced midfield role, often behind the striker in a 4-3-1-2 or 4-4-2 diamond. The decision proved genius. It gave him license to press, drive forward, create, and score. In his first 15 appearances for the club, he scored 13 goals, an absurd number for a central midfielder. He wasn't just linking play, he was finishing it. And it wasn't just tap-ins. Bellingham was scoring from distance, volleying with precision, and slaloming through defenses like a winger. Real Madrid had found their new talisman. The numbers tell the story. Jude Bellingham's statistics are staggering. By the end of the 2023-24 season, he had scored 23 goals and contributed 12 assists across all competitions. No other midfielder in Europe matched his combination of goal involvements, successful dribbles, key passes, and defensive actions. His heat maps showed influence across the pitch, dropping deep to build attacks, pressing high to win the ball, and arriving late in the box like Frank Lampard in his prime. His expected goals and expected assist numbers rivaled those of elite forwards, not midfielders. But stats alone don't capture his value. It's the intangibles: leadership, mentality, swagger, and calmness under pressure. Madrid fans embraced him instantly. When he scored a 95th-minute winner in El Clasico against Barcelona, he didn't just celebrate. He stood in front of 90,000 fans at the Camp Nou, arms wide, as if to say, "This is my stage now." Leadership beyond his years. Despite his age, Bellingham has shown remarkable leadership qualities. He communicates constantly on the pitch, organizing pressing triggers, motivating teammates, and controlling tempo. Real Madrid legends have praised his maturity. Luka Modric, nearing the twilight of his legendary career, called Bellingham a generational player with an old soul. Toni Kroos echoed that sentiment, praising Jude's tactical discipline and emotional intelligence. For a club where egos often clash, Bellingham's seamless integration speaks volumes. Ancelotti, known for his calm, fatherly approach, gave Jude the freedom to be himself, and it paid off. Bellingham leads not with arrogance, but with example. He runs the most kilometers, he wins second balls, and he shows up when it matters most. What sets Bellingham apart isn't just his talent, it's his presence. He plays with the confidence of a veteran and the hunger of a newcomer. In high-pressure moments, he doesn't shy away, he steps up, demanding the ball, taking responsibility, and setting the tone. Whether it's tracking back to make a crucial tackle or driving forward to spark an attack, he plays both ends of the pitch with purpose. His leadership is rooted in action, not volume. He doesn't just raise his voice, he raises the standard. And in a dressing room full of stars, that kind of influence can't be taught. Redefining the midfield role. So how exactly is Jude redefining midfield greatness? Traditionally, midfielders were categorized: defensive anchors, deep-lying playmakers, attacking midfielders, box-to-box engines. Bellingham is all of them, fused into one. He doesn't just sit deep and distribute like Cruz or dribble through lines like Modric. He tackles like a destroyer, passes like an artist, and scores like a striker. That hybrid quality, the ability to dominate every phase of play, is rare. Modern football demands versatility. Midfielders now need to adapt between systems, press intelligently, and transition instantly from defense to attack. Bellingham does this better than most veterans. His spatial awareness, timing, and stamina make him a nightmare to mark. And there's his psychological edge. He never shies away from big moments. Whether it's the Champions League semifinals, a heated Clasico, or a title-deciding match, Bellingham shows up with steel nerves and clarity. A symbol of Madrid's new era. Bellingham's emergence signals something broader: Real Madrid's evolution. The club is pivoting from its Galáctico era of superstars past their peak to a new philosophy built on youth, dynamism, and long-term dominance. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Eduardo Camavinga, Aurelien Tchouameni, and Fede Valverde form a core that's fast, fearless, and fluid. Bellingham is the centerpiece. His arrival isn't just about trophies, it's about identity. Florentino Perez and Real Madrid's hierarchy see Jude not only as a footballer, but a brand, a future captain, and an ambassador for a new generation. His humility off the pitch and fire on it make him the ideal figure to lead Madrid into the next decade. England's hope, Madrid's hero. Bellingham's impact also stretches beyond club football. For England, he's become a heartbeat of Gareth Southgate's midfield. At Euro 2024, he was central to England's game plan, carrying the ball forward, breaking lines, and dictating tempo. While Harry Kane and Bukayo Saka may grab headlines, it's Bellingham who orchestrates the game's rhythm. And that synergy between club and country only boosts his reputation. In a world where English players often struggle abroad, Bellingham is doing the opposite. He's thriving, improving, and becoming more complete with each season in Spain. He's breaking the stereotype, paving the way for others to follow. Critics silenced, legends impressed. Early in his career, critics questioned whether Bellingham was too raw, too young, or too adventurous. Some claimed he lacked the discipline for top-tier football. But those doubts have evaporated. He's earned praise from legends like Roy Keane, Steven Gerrard, and Zinedine Zidane. Xabi Alonso remarked, "He plays with the elegance of a veteran and the energy of a teenager." Even Pep Guardiola, despite coaching a rival club, noted Bellingham's special aura. And he's not slowing down. Every game is a statement. Every touch feels deliberate. In a midfield that once belonged to Modric and Cruz, Bellingham now reigns. What the future holds? Bellingham's ceiling is still unknown, and that's terrifying for his opponents. He could captain Real Madrid. He could lead England to a World Cup. He could win multiple Ballon d'Or awards. With the right fitness, discipline, and continued growth, there's no limit. He's already the most valuable midfielder in the world, with a market value north of 150 million euros. But more than that, he's reshaping how we view greatness in midfield. Jude Bellingham is not trying to follow in anyone's footsteps. He's carving out his own path, bold, brilliant, and impossible to ignore. The legacy in progress. In the grand story of Real Madrid, chapters are written in silverware and etched in memory. Jude Bellingham's chapter has only begun, but already it glows with brilliance. He's doing more than playing football, he's redefining it. In an era of specialists, he's the total package. And in a club that has seen it all, he's bringing something entirely new. This is Jude Bellingham, Real Madrid's new standard. The future of midfield greatness isn't coming. It's already here. If you're inspired by Jude Bellingham's journey and the new era he's ushering in at Real Madrid, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your favorite Bellingham moment in the comments below. Football is changing and Jude is leading the charge.